All right, welcome back to the page. It's your boy Steve. I just want to say, hey, our topic for today is learn specific help from an expert. And before we go any further, I want you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. Do that. I appreciate it. Leave a positive comment after the video if this video helped you in any way, shape, or form. All right, today's topic is learn from an expert if you desire specific help or knowledge. All right, we're going to get right into it. All right. Being a person is always involving some type of curiosity. So what I want you to do is I want you to make it your homework to seek out specific knowledge if you are interested in that information. If you're interested or committed to learning something, by all means go seek out the specific help from an expert, an accredited expert in whatever you want to learn, preferably stuff that's positive. All right. First thing I want to say is this. You want to decide what you want to learn. Hopefully it's something to grow you personally, professionally, psychologically, emotionally, in some way, shape, or form. Because you want to always keep growing. When you keep always involving yourself in the learning process, you're going to stretch, you're going to grow, you're going to expand. And when you see that you can learn new things, you're going to find new and greater virtues about yourself. So number one, decide what you want to learn. Number two, I want you to set goals for yourself during the process of learning and after you learn. All right, I want you to have long-term goals and I want you to have short-term goals. Long-term goals that you will seek to achieve in 10 to 15 years by seeking this new knowledge. And also I want you to seek out and write down short-term goals, something that you want to achieve in a month to 6 months, as well as objectives, even when you're seeking new knowledge, expert information from specific help, specific reasons. I really want you to embrace the learning process when you learn from an expert. Number two, I want you to also, second part of number two is I want you to be teachable. Become a person who is a good listener. As a matter of fact, the more you go through the process of becoming a teachable person, a teachable student of what you want to learn, is being willing to listen, to close your mouth and receive the information, whether it be something, how to grow, whether it's financially or career-wise or business-wise, or learn how to be a better family member, whatever it is. I want you to be teachable. Get the information, get the knowledge, get whatever you're wanting to learn. Be willing to listen and be teachable. Don't be hard-headed. Don't be hard to take in information. Be teachable. In other words, in some circles, people say be coachable. And the next thing I want you to do is allow yourself to be a great listener. Perfect the art. I want you to master, before you master this new specific help and knowledge you want, I want you to also work on the habit of being teachable, but also being a great listener. Taking information and listening, you actually gain more than talking. So I want you to get better at listening, because if somebody else came to you down the road 10, 15, 20 years from now, and you're an expert in this field of your specific help that you want at the moment, you will be able to communicate it if you are a great listener right now. So I want you to be a great listener and seek to master the process of listening. Okay. And also I want you to accept the challenge of being teachable. Accept the challenge of learning in an unusual environment. Learn in an environment where you're willing to be taught from an accredited expert, somebody who knows what you want to learn and who's willing to teach you and to work with you on it. And regardless of what's going on, just focus. Take notes if you got to. If you have a pen and a paper as you're learning, take notes. Accept the information. Take it in. Soak it up like a sponge. And hey, and also be okay with learning. But also be okay with knowing that you're in the teachable position and not to seek to be the don't seek to be the teacher just yet. Remain a student of what you're learning. Because if you want to translate this into something you could teach others, you want to first master the process of being a great student. Before you could be a great teacher in anything, you got to be a great student. So I want you to accept the process of learning. Take it with a grain of salt. But also accept the challenge of learning in an unusual environment. Like, even if you wanted to be a mechanic, I want you to embrace the environment. Deal with it. Take it with a grain of salt. Put each person in their own category, and be willing to learn from anybody who's got a because not everybody's teaching style is the same. Work with the instructor. Work with the person who's teaching you. And me personally, I've had several different types of teaching instructors, and they're all sanctioned. They're all approved. As long as they're accredited and they know what they're talking about and they're teaching you to do the right things, that's all that matters. And I can speak from personal experience. Being hard-headed gets you nowhere. But being teachable, being a student who's willing to listen, learn, and take in information and respect the environment in which you're learning, that's what makes you better. Next, I want you to make a decision to reflect excellence. Excellence in what you do. If this information is something down the road that you want to teach to others or share to others, I want you to go ahead and make a decision to be excellent. If you want to teach information, take it in. Be classy. Learn like a mature student so one day you could be a sophisticated and an excellent, mature teacher who can teach the information, not just to get credit, not just to pass a test, but to share the information. If and when you do become an expert, whatever you do, I don't care whether you got any disability or not. People with disabilities are doing this. They're becoming successful. They're going, and it's happening every day. People who want the information, they get it, they got it, and they keep on going. But the thing is, you got to first start at the position of being a student. Be teachable, respect the information, respect the knowledge, respect the craft, and respect the industry in which you want to learn, whatever it is, whether it's how to be a good or a better parent, whether it's how to be a great mother, whether it's to be a great business person, whether you want to learn a new industry or several different industries at one time, it's okay. But if you master the art of being a student, when you get the information, you take it in, you soak it up, you learn it, you respect it, you honor it, you hone it. And then when you get to the position of teacher, you're respected. So the next thing is reflect excellence. When you make a decision to learn new information and you soak it and you take it, reflect excellence. Don't ever think you will ever be respected because you regurgitate information, expert information, with mediocrity. If you're going to get any information, if you're going to learn anything new and you're going to take on it, master it. Master it. Practice it and use it. Practice it, learn it, hone it, develop it, make it a part of your program. If it's something that you wanted to enhance you, then when you use it, do it with excellence. Make it a part of an art form. And then the last thing I want you to do is allow yourself the time, the practice, the allocation of practice time, the allocation of time to grow, and also allow yourself the room to make mistakes. It's okay. It's a part of the process of learning. In everything, you're going to be terrible at first. In everything, you're going to be terrible at everything at first. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with being bad before you're good, and good before you're great, and great before you're phenomenal. and phenomenal before you reflect mastery. So it's going to take time. So, and also as you're learning something new, be patient with yourself. Last of all is be patient with yourself. Don't hate your process. Your process is important just like anything else in life. So if you're going to learn, embrace the learning process, respect it, and treat it with care, because eventually the student will become the teacher. When you're a great student and you master it and you embrace mastery and you're patient with yourself, then eventually one day, if you're granted the opportunity and you reflect excellence, you're going to actually be given the opportunity to teach. So I'm going to keep it short and simple. Not going to get off topic. I just want to say thank you for your time. This was an episode to help others with learning. Part of the process of having your issues is we have to respect our process for learning. So, and also respect the expert. That's hands down. Respect the expert. Respect the expert. Respect their accomplishments, and you can further that relationship. And that's something personally I've had to learn as a professional, is respect the experts and respect those who help you, who invest in your matriculation, whether it's business wise, family wise, whether it's spiritually, whatever it is. Respect those who invest in you. Appreciate them. And also down the road, if you need to apologize, let them know, hey, you appreciate their input, their investment in your longevity. So if this video helped you in any way, I just want to let you know you can give the page a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and also leave a positive comment, because it helps me and it helps the page. And you'll get more access to more of my videos when I have more available. All right. Thank you for spending your time with Steve. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I believe in your future. All right. Peace. All right.